Wakati watu wanaamua kwamba tumechoka na hii serikali na mulichagua wenyewe, alafu mnasema must go, must go.
In the shocking turn of events, Kenya's military and the National Intelligence Service, NIS, have issued a stern warning to those chanting the now infamous slogan, "Ruto must go." A phrase that has echoed through almost every political rally attended by President William Ruto. The warning comes after multiple public demonstrations where crowds have openly chanted the phrase, including in Nyayo Stadium, and mostly recently in Naivasha during the Safari rally. Speaking on the matter, Kenya Defense Forces KDF chief cautioned this, especially Gen Z protesters, to ensure their actions remain within the confines of the law.
Wakati watu wanaamua kwamba tumechoka na hii serikali na mulichagua wenyewe, alafu mnasema must go, must go. That must go must be done according to the constitution. This issue of how politics goes and all that, by the way, the military, one of the core values is that we are apolitical. We don't support any political side. We defend the constitution and the government of the day, duly elected by the people.
There is a problem. It will be the implementation and the people given the responsibility to implement the laws. But the laws as they are constitutional and they respond to a democratic thirst.
Without cohesion, there is no national security. We also need to repair our broken political landscape to create a resilient state and nation. As a nation, we must pivot on an uncompromising commitment to our democratic polity.
However, this raises a critical question. Will those who continue chanting Ruto must go face arrest? And to the attention, controversial Prophet Onyango prophesied that the President Ruto's government will collapse within 40 days, a deadline set to expire on April 23rd.
I'll be sharing today. Today marks actually 40 days. 40 days to April 23rd. And I want Kenyans to know that after these 40 days are over, you should really be expecting there will be a lot of power shifts. There will be a lot of disorganization. Things will not be the same again. And Kenyans actually and Ruto should expect that this prophecy will be fulfilled. Ruto is losing power. After April, actually after the deadline of given, this government that Ruto actually is leading, the regime that is put into, they have actually put themselves in power. God did not put them in power, so God shall remove them. So Ruto was not put in power by God, and so God will remove him. And look with the plague number 10. Plague number 10, actually a place that sends Ruto, if not home here on earth, then home there. So these are serious prophecies, and we don't come here because we want populism. I'm not a populist. Mine is to communicate the mind and the will of God. And so April 2023 will be marking the end of 40 days from today. In these 40 days, you'll have actually the political class dancing and wavering. There will be fallouts. There will be breaking apart. There will be disintegration. there will be a lot of confusion in the what you call government. It will be slippery and power slips.
With only 26 days remaining, the nation is on a high alert, waiting to see what will unfold. Is the Kenya on the verge of political storm? Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates on this developing story. This is Stephen, GCNews.
So this was the wisdom before time began. How God will rule in every realm. I'm saying that so that the leaders of this nation can hear what I'm about to say. Jehovah will judge. What we are talking about here is not that thing your religious pastor has told you. That Jesus that is on a cross here. This year by July, Jehovah will show that he has judged this nation. The nation will cry tears, shed tears. You will remember. So if what I say is the truth, Jehovah will show himself from heaven. July, mark the month. Mark it very well. You will not, mere mortals, play with God again.
There are certain very serious challenges that God has been showing me befalling the nation of Kenya, especially in the first 4 months of 2025.
At the present moment, we are almost at the tail end of the first shaking of Kenya. There is a second shaking that we keep seeing in the spirit. And this second shaking, it may involve, I don't like to sound like a bearer of bad news, but our brothers and sisters in Kenya, they need to pray for their leaders. They need to do what? To pray for their leaders. Because in this other vision that I saw, we're kneeling around the Kenyan flag. You know the Kenyan flag? There was a force which we could not see, which was reducing the flag until it is halfway, until it is half staff.
There will be a second attempt, like what happened this year, but again it will flop, like it happened. There is a team planning to destabilize the nation, but they have already been destabilized by the angels of God. Praise God.
With many foreseen widespread deaths and the fall of the current government before June.
Pressure will be so strong as we get to January to February. And in the first quarter of 2025, so many things will happen. So many things, so many people will go down. So many people will be buried. So many people will be disorganized. This government will be like stopped. The engine will stop working, will cease automatically. Tukifika mwezi wa pili wa tatu hivyo, crisis will be after one crisis.
Na jambo lingine ni kwamba tuliombea rais wa Kenya kwa sababu tuliona kila kitu sasa, watu wote walikuwa wanasema mambo mengi, na tukauliza Mungu, huyu umemwondolea fimbo ya uongozi wa nchi, ndio tuombe yule utainua, ama Bwana ni nini inaendelea? Bwana alituambia haja muondolea fimbo ya kuongoza nchi ya Kenya, na hiyo muishike, kwa sababu sisi tulikuwa tumefikiria ameondolewa, lakini Bwana alituambia fimbo ya kuongoza Kenya bado ameishika, na Bwana atageuza mambo yote vile ilikuwa inaelekea kuelekea direction moja, itaelekea direction nyingine. Hivyo nimepinduka, ndivyo Kenya itapinduka, itaangalia direction nyingine mara moja. Na hii sio mtu amefanya, na mtu yote asijidai ni yeye, ni Mungu mwenyewe ameshuka Kenya kubadilisha maneno. Kama hangeshuka, tungeonana mundu kwa mundu mwanzo wa mwaka ujao. Na jambo lingine ni kwamba in great moments of strife, the country is held firm by the hand of God and it will stand firm. Na mipango yote ambayo ilikuwa imepangwa haiko tena. Na ninawaambia mambo haya ndio mjue ya kwamba msiwe na wasiwasi. ya kwamba pesa zote zitapatikana tena, ile milango yote ilikuwa imefungwa ya pesa itafunguka tena, na watu watafanikiwa kibiashara tena, na watu watainuka tena, na ile kitu kilikuwa kimezuilia kimeondoka na hamtakiona tena. Hiyo ndio maneno tumesikia kutoka kwa Bwana baada ya watu kuomba maombi ya miezi mitatu, tukiomba ni nini inaendelea. Bwana, Kenya itaenda wapi? Hata kuna watu walikuwa wanasema ama Kenya itaenda kama nchi zile tumesikia za Syria kule. Of course tuliomba isije ikawa hiyo spirit sasa imehama kutoka huko imekuja hapa, na Bwana akatuambia mambo haya nimewaambia. Bwana Yesu asifiwe.